Spiral Heat Ray Phase 1. Because he getting hit with his beam that was multiplied by infinity twice just powers him up. It doesn't hurt him. It actually damaged and severely burned Hell and Godzilla. They just regenerate really fast. It let them knocked out for a good amount of time, even though Godzilla took the beam. And this is where things get crazy. The beam that he fires off again is infinitely more powerful than the beam he got hit with. And this is not even part 5. Now in part 5, he's able to do this with his base beam without any, using a buff to do it or getting someone's force field the buff. The beam just heads through the dimensional borders, breaks him, can go at immeasurable speed. There's you can't measure it. It just instantly goes through it. And it reaches the creator, in quotation marks, since he's the creation of the omniversal God to basically clean up the mess and create stuff. It hits him. And it's not even Hell Godzilla or Voidzilla's beam that does anything. It was just probably annoying him. It splits him through the middle, instantly. Healing him. And remember, the creator is scaled slightly higher than both Hell and Godzilla. GxI Hell Godzilla. This is insane. Excuse me. Again, when the creator is brought back to life from the omniversal God, it goes down to Imposter and the other crew of either random Godzilla X Imposter knockoffs or just our secondary crew of Blockzilla Jr., Block Dest, Godzilla vs. Monkey Godzilla, Dio Gojira, Monkey, almost got me saying Triangle, and Blockzilla Jr. or Blockzilla. And remember, Blockzilla, which I posted earlier, is physically stronger than Voidzilla in part 4, 1 out of 2. And he's already high omniversal in base form. And this guy, again, scales lower than the creator, which is insane, and Hell Godzilla. The creator would beat him low to mid dip, while the creator would beat, GxI Godzilla would just instantly eviscerate this guy. There's no saying that this guy's close. And when these guys all fired their beam at the creator, it did nothing. Absolutely nothing. This guy scales closer to Voidzilla than almost everyone who's up there. The Imposter does scale close to Blockzilla. They are pretty much even in power, but Blockzilla and other guys' beams weren't able to do anything. And Mechagodzilla, who's probably a heated topic, because he was able to easily beat Voidzilla really fast. But he scales at his strength and attacks itself. Kind of like how Centroverse has his character, Kong, who is basically very powerful but not as durable. If I'm correct me if I'm wrong. Mechagodzilla can output an insane amount of power with all his lasers, futuristic weapons, and all his abilities. But his durability is really limited. His durability is probably high universal, or maybe low hyper or high multiversal, while his power is definitely omniversal. His chest beam, which is 500 billion times, I hope I said the number right, more powerful than his mouth laser. The chest beam is his most powerful beam that he has currently. He does have a cannon on his back, which would be his most powerful attack, but he hasn't been able to use it. He doesn't have enough energy to use it right now. He will use it later. But with that, his beam, Junior's beam, Dest's beam, Blockzilla's beam, and some other beams were not even able to hurt the creator, just annoy him. He was able to one-shot the other characters from other realms, just leaving Monkey Godzilla, versus Monkey Godzilla, Dio Gojira, and the Block crew, and the Imposter. I just noticed that the part I was saying didn't really record, so I'm just going to summarize it. So Godzilla X Imposter Godzilla does all of these crazy things in base form, and I forgot to make it clear, but yeah, he did all this omniversal blasting feats and destroying feats in base form. So central first, there's your clarification. He did it all in base form. And he has the infinite spiral heat ray phase 1 up to phase 3 or 4 that he can use, which is kind of insanely powerful. But yeah, he's also capable of like destroying basically everything. And he's going up against someone, the omniversal god, who was scared of Godzilla. So that's why he separated, what's his name, Godzilla and Godzilla from him. He knew that. Godzilla, from Godzilla X the Imposter Godzilla, could easily beat him alone. But with the other two, it would just be like a wipeout, like not even fair. So he teleported him away. And I'll make a part 2 on this video soon, maybe tomorrow. But I'm just going to summarize something. His infinite fire heat ray things phase 1 through phase 2, which he used in GxI Part 5 Saga 1 out of 4 with the avatar-like projection. That form is nowhere as powerful as his red spiral ray forms, which he will use. The red spiral ray forms are way more powerful than the phases of the infinite spiral heat ray. That's not the true one, but once he gets into the actual, his final form, which is blocked because of his mental blocks and all of that stuff, which he can unlock if someone he really cares for dies or get hurt, or he really needs to do it because someone's really overpowering him. He can do it. And then you see his chest that has the effect of like an energy pulse on it when he fires a beam. It's getting more and more like powerful and more like obvious to see each time he uses it. It's because he's releasing the energy from inside and uncovering his true power. But the spiral heat rays are just more powerful than the phase 1 infinite spiral heat rays. And all the stuff that he's doing in base form and the infinite spiral heat ray phase 1, blah, 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 those are technically extensions of his base form. Trying to reach the full power of his base form, we have to go to the spiral ray part. Like the red spiral rays will reach the full power of his base form. But once he does that, then he'll have to go to his final form. And he's impervious to basically all damage,